All right, so this is a door frame. So you treat all your vertical surfaces the same. Again, I'm not a fan of cutting in by hand. You can do it, but it takes a lot of practice. So this is just an easier solution to the problem, taping it up. Now, I painted this before, and you'll see this is a tan color wall, right? And you can see my line here. I actually came onto the trim a little bit. Now, in this scenario, since we're just changing the wall color, I'm going to tape this, but I'm going to come outside, right? I want to make sure that I cover that tan line there, okay? So take your tape, and then I'm going to come out just a little bit so that I can see a little bit of white just past the tan. Okay, now I never go corner to corner. It's usually in the corner where the wall directly meets the trim. It's usually kind of messy and it's not very clean, or sometimes the caulk job isn't very well done. And it's just easier if you come onto the trim. In the scheme of things, you're never going to notice the difference, and you'll see it when I'm done here because we're changing to a pretty dramatic blue, so you'll really be able to see the color here. So, okay, now once you get the tape on, right, you want to make sure that it's nice and straight. I've covered the old tan, and I'm onto the trim a little bit. So I want to take this white color, right? Whenever you tape, you want to protect the color that you're taping, right? We want to keep the new color from leaking behind the tape. So whatever you're taping to, that's the color you want to use to seal the tape, okay? So now that it's sealed, I'll put a little more on here, but now that it's sealed, once this dries, there's much less of a chance of the new blue color that I'm going to put on here from leaking behind the tape. So remember, whatever color or paint you tape to, that's the paint you want to use to seal the tape. Okay? Okay, so the paint that I used to seal the tape is dry, and now I'm going to apply the wall paint. So you can see we're going for quite a dramatic change here. Okay, so I'm going to, this needs another coat. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going to put another coat on it after it dries. Then I'm going to allow the second coat to dry, and then I'll come back and I will pull the tape and show you how it looks, okay? So you'll see that I put 2 coats on the edge here, and I haven't taken the plates and painted the wall yet. I'm going to do that later. I wanted to do this video to show you how this line works. So, okay, so the safe release tape, you should wait for it to dry. If you pull the tape while it's wet, sometimes you can run into some problems. Let's assume that I put a second coat of blue on and it was still wet and I went to pull it. There's a chance that the second coat of blue will actually soften the first coat of blue, and it could it could cause the paint to actually come off the wall. So wait for it to completely dry, okay? Ideally, you should wait till the next day, okay? But when you go to pull it down over itself, okay? I found that this is the best way. Okay? And then you see that we just get this really nice clean line. So you could cut it in by hand. This is just much easier and you get a much straighter line. I think it's just a nicer way. I think this is just a really nice clean look. It really looks professional, okay?